My name is Teddy Simon. I work at the Share Foundation as the coordinator of the Grassroots program. And one of the projects that we facilitate as the Share Foundation is the High School Scholarship and Youth Leadership Development Project in Chalatenango through the CCR. Thanks to groups like St. John Fisher Chapel, we're able to support almost 100 young leaders throughout the country of El Salvador. In El Salvador, only 15% of the rural population is able to go to high school, and the average schooling age in El Salvador is 6th grade. So especially poor rural families from communities with scarce resources have a very hard time sending their young people to high school. So this project allows, in the region of Chalatenango, 16 young men and young women to continue their studies. We realize that academic formation isn't the only thing, and there are a lot of things that you don't learn in high school. So in addition to going to high school, they each assume a commitment to their community and to their region to give back. And they do that by leadership formation workshops, by learning about the national reality, and by organizing youth in their communities. In Chalatenango, as a couple of the scholarship students talk about, they organize literacy circles generally for adults who didn't have the opportunity to study. And in total, over 50 people who were formerly illiterate were able to learn how to read and write thanks to this project in 2011.
My name is Yanira Yamilet Serrano. I'm 18 years old, and I live here in Chalatenango in the community Ayacuría, and I just graduated on November 18th. My name is Maylin Yamilet Leiva. I live in this community Ignacio Ayacuría in Chalatenango. I graduated on November 18th just like her. I've always wanted to be an engineer, and to go to university you have to go to high school first. The truth is that I wouldn't have been able to keep studying because we didn't have that opportunity. At the beginning, I told my mom that I had resigned myself to not study because we just couldn't. But then, with this support, I started, even though it's just a little, but it helps a lot. And now I'm in my 2nd year of high school. I just finished, and I'll continue this 3rd year and finish. The economic situation, more than anything, is a challenge to study. Because generally we're big families, and we have to divide up things. Our families, like she says, don't have enough economic resources to put everyone through school. And sometimes not everyone can study, and that's a really big letdown. And your dream is to be able to complete studies and be somebody in life.
Where I give most of my contribution to the community is through the church. And I am the coordinator of the youth group in the community church. We help the community in different ways. We support the local leadership to prepare meetings. We also work with children. We've been doing work on literacy. We had 9 students, each of us. We just finished the program, and it was great to be able to help the community in this way. I will be able to devote more time to my community, being of better support to the local leadership committees. And there are different programs that they have come up with that we will be able to become more involved with now. I think I'm better prepared to even play a leadership role as a member of the local community development committee. And that will enable me to be of better support for my local community development committee. The money we receive through the scholarship is vital. Without the scholarship, chances are we would have just had the one option, and it is to go to work. It would be very difficult to continue studying, continue going through high school without that support. That's why we are so grateful to the sistering committees that enable us to be able to do this.
The Share Foundation and hundreds of communities throughout El Salvador are very grateful for all of the work that St. John Fisher Chapel does. Not only economic support for scholarships and for women's empowerment, but also your solidarity in keeping the people of El Salvador in your hearts and minds.